CS1113 Intro to Java, Lab 10.
This lab gives you a look at some of the object-oriented features built into Java, namely inheritance, which allows you to create subclasses to override the behavior of parent classes, the class path and packages, which help you to organize the classes of a large project into multiple directories, and jar files, which allow you to pack multiple classes into a single compressed file for easy distribution. Inheritance. Java allows you to extend a class to make a subclass or child class using the keyword extends when you define the class, as shown in the code here. In this case, vehicle is the parent class of boat. How would you write a class called checking account that extends the class bank account? Checking account is the name of the child class, which extends bank account. Why we use subclasses. The point of a subclass is to allow you to add functionality or customize existing functionality. For example, the vehicle class may have a method called move, and different subclasses of vehicle like car, airplane, and boat may move in different ways. Abstract methods. If the parent class, such as vehicle, does not have enough information to perform the desired functionality, some of its methods can be declared as abstract, meaning that the subclasses are required to implement the abstract method. Vehicle might have the method declaration for move as shown here. What does the keyword abstract mean in this case? The keyword abstract declares that the method is not implemented in the parent class but must be implemented in the child class. Overriding methods. When you have a public method in a parent class, whether abstract or not, it can be overridden in a child class by creating a method with the same name. Suppose that you want to override the method move from the class vehicle in the class car. If a car moves by calling the method turn wheels, what code would you write to override the move method? In the class car, we would implement the method move and call turn wheels inside it. The class path. The class path is a set of directories that the Java virtual machine uses to determine where to find class files. If a .class file is not somewhere in the class path, the virtual machine will not be able to find it. Package declarations. A package declaration allows you to place files in subfolders of the class path. A Java file can be declared to be in a package using the package declaration at the top of the file. For example, we can declare bank account to be in the financial package by writing the following at the top of bankaccount.java. Bankaccount.class would then have to be in a subdirectory of the class path called financial, or the virtual machine would not be able to find it. What package declaration would you use to make car part of the conveyor package? Package conveyor. Jar files. A jar file is an archive file that can hold multiple .class files. To run a class inside a jar file, you use the -jar option on the command line followed by the name of the jar file. To create a jar file from a group of files, you use the jar utility, followed by the cvfe option, followed by the name of the jar file you want to make, followed by a list of the classes to include in the jar. We would run jar with the cvfe option. Hello.jar is the name of the jar file we are making, and hello.class is the class that we are putting into the jar. What command would you use to create a jar file called myjar.jar, from the classes myclass1.class, myclass2.class, and myclass3.class. Once again, you would run jar with the CVFE option. myjar.jar is the name of the jar file you are making, and the list of all the classes you will include in the jar are also included on the command line.